Hello guys, NautoAce here, and this is going to be a response to DownPhoenix on where are the Nintendo system. Oh boy, so DownPhoenix did a video about that he noticed in his retail, because he works in his retail store, that they're not getting any new shipment from Nintendo consoles, whether the Wii U or the 3DS. And when he mentioned it, I just was thinking, like, you know what? Yeah, I kind of noticed, but I didn't really don't care because I already have a Wii U and a 3DS and a new 3DS. Yeah, I know. And I just said, wow. So during the weekend, I decided to go around finding my local retail area, Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, and Best Buy. And yeah, I noticed what Down Phoenix basically said. I don't see any Nintendo system. Like, what's going on? So, well, I know in the case with the 3DS situation, the 3DS, they're just not getting any new production, new shipment. But there was one of my local area Best Buy did get a shipment of 3DS and the new, especially the new 3DS. So, I guess that's a little bit more popular than the Wii U. So yeah, but then I did notice on my local Target and Walmart. It depends where they are. There were some, but the majority is that I don't see any new 3DS. Heck, I don't even see any new 2DS. But of course, if you really want them, you can just go to Amazon. But again, Amazon's an online store. Sign up for Prime, you get, well, free shipment. Yeah, I don't know. So, same goes with the Wii U. And so the 3DS one, I guess it depends where you at, where you go. Yeah, like my local Best Buy, they had some. So yeah, people are like, oh, there's the 3D or the new 3DS. But like my local Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, to some extent, they did. However, the Wii U is the one I want to go more dealt than the 3DS, and I'll explain why. Yeah, I have not seen a single Wii U anymore. Well, of course, if you know the history of the Wii U, well, yeah, it's I hate to say it, it's a failure of a console. Oh my god, like, what do you mean those good games, it made some money? Yes and no. Yeah, people were buying them. The majority of people who are buying Wii U's are very dedicated Nintendo fans or gamers who can afford a secondary console. Because remember, the Wii U was seen for most of the gamer as a secondary console that complements the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So, and of course, you might say, I don't mind that. True, but, well, Nintendo doesn't really want that because they want to be they want to be in the same level with those other two, but of course, not going to happen. And even the late Iwata did admit it. They said that's how it went. It wasn't intentional, but that's where it went. That's where the direction went. Because why would you buy third-party games on the Wii U if you can get a better version on the PS3, 360, PlayStation 4, or Xbox One? They also have achievement and trophy. Does Nintendo have that? No. Me first, don't count. I keep saying that because it's true. Excuse me. So here's my theory what's going on with the Wii U. For one thing, Nintendo really don't want to acknowledge the Wii U. They probably just say, it's a failure of a system. We're not making any money. It's making us look stupid. We don't want to think about it. We don't want this in the record. Of course, just like the Virtual Boy, it's out there. It's on the record. Live with it. The problem was also, why didn't they do a price drop on that machine? Well, like I said, the failure of a machine. It wasn't really helping. It wasn't making them money. Even the lady Wada said when they lowered the price at 2013, it didn't really help them. It made it worse. But then the question is, why would you do it? And the answer down from what I heard, again, this is rumor, I could be wrong, is that investors and the stockholder were concerned. Nobody's buying them. I want you guys selling them. Make people buy them. Whatever we do, make them buy them. Because if you left it at $350 the deluxe and $300 for the basic, and nobody gives a damn about it until the price drop, well, it's just going to be there. Like look what happened to the Xbox One. At one point, they had to stop production because people weren't buying them. So to some extent, you have to buy them. But you just say, but if they bought them with the price drop, then they're gonna lose money. Well, yeah, but again, what do you want them to do? Just sit them in the shelf, do nothing? So yeah, I mean they did that $50 price drop, and of course in the fiscal year 2014, the lady Water did say that the reason why they lost a lot of money was because of the Wii U markdown. It wasn't planned, but they were pressured that they had to do it. And that's the reason also now that ever since that they never did a second price drop. I think it's bullshit. Oops, excuse the language, but yeah. And yes, the lady Water also admitted that they really couldn't do it no matter what. Because if they do another price drop so people can just willing to buy them, it's not just the problem devaluing the product, but then they really are not going to make a lot of money from the system. So that's why it is what I call it a letting it fade strategy. So there's two types. There's another one that a lot of time you heard it that you might have heard this. Jose Otero from IG basically said that when they heard about the price drop that, wow, I was surprised that Nintendo really did a price drop on the Wii U. I thought they were gonna write it out. Writing it out basically mean to keep the price to see what's going on, whether they sell or not, but give it like a year at least to see what's going on and just stick with that price because chances are you might not get a lot of losses. But of course it's not because the investors and stockholders said excuse me, they want to make it sell. They don't want to be just stuck in the store or in the warehouse or whatever. So that's why they didn't write it out. That's what you call writing out. It's you don't move the price and you just let them see what's going on, if it's going to move or not. Basically, even in the long run, because it's like them if you do, them if you don't. Don't lower the price, people don't buy them, you don't make money. You lower the price, and you sell them at a very big loss, you don't make money. Well, what's the lesser of two evil? You tell me. So that's what they did. That's what people thought that they were going to write it out in 2013, and that wasn't the case. I mean, but what they were doing right now, and the reason there's no more second price drop, even a lot of people said they should, is what I call it letting it fade. Letting it fade basically mean it's just to a point. Hey, it's an old machine. People don't care more. The Wii U is irrelevant because, by March 2017, the Switch is coming. So why not let it fade? Or, another word for fade, let it disappear. Thus, now you notice there's no Wii U's anywhere. I don't see any. The latest SKU was the Mario Kart 8 with 2 DLC, selling it for $300. I even already made a funny joke that, wow, the Wii U is more expensive than the PS4 and the Xbox One because the PS4 or the PS4 Slim is now $299. And the Xbox One Slim, I think both of them are $299. And the Wii U, like it's a last gen, even has a game, it's $299. But it's last gen. Why would you buy a last gen for $300 if the other two? I mean, to some extent, there's even a discount, like a company discount, like $50 off, $249 for both Xbox One Slim and the PS4 Slim. So there you go, and that's why letting it fade because Nintendo's not doing anything with the Wii U. They're just saying, hey, because remember, I did mention this before, that it is confirmed that they stopped production on Wii U. They're not making any more Wii U's. So whatever they have, that's it. Whatever the store has it, that's it. It's either one or two things is happening why it's being faded away. One, it is a possibility people who have $300 is willing to throw away $300 for Nintendo. They're actually buying them for $300, which I think is bullshit. Again, excuse the language. Or two, the rumor that from Best Buy said they're recalling Wii U. They're telling the company selling Best Buy, give us back the unsold Wii U. And, well, Nintendo's whatever Nintendo's going to do about it. So basically, the bottom line is what Nintendo's doing is they're not really acknowledging the Wii U. They're not basically, they're telling the retailers, or I mean the consumers, forget about the Wii U. It's not our system. Our system is the Nintendo Switch. It's March. So what's going to happen for the game? Well, I guess at this point on, Wii U games are for only people who have Wii U's. So somebody who wants to get a Wii U in March 2017, well, you're out of luck because you're not going to get a Wii U. Or why would you even get a Wii U if you're going to get the Switch? And if the Wii U, well, of course they said the Wii U or the Switch. Why am I thinking Wii U? Do apologize. If the yeah, Nintendo did say that the Switch will not be backwards compatible out of the box. I mean, it could be there will be some sort of accessory for the Switch that you can plug it in to play older games. Again, my theory, they did have this patent for the GameCube, believe it or not. Again, it's a rumor patent. It was mentioned that there was going to be a device to plug into the GameCube to play N64 game, but that never happened. Different story. I guess maybe that became a virtual console. Whatever. So again, maybe they're going to create this add-on device for Wii U owners who has Wii U or Wii U games to play Wii U games on the Switch. Again, I don't know. I'm just guessing here. So again, that's why they're letting it fade, because Nintendo don't want people to acknowledge the Wii U anymore because, well, it didn't really sell. It was unsuccessful. To some extent, they're moving on from the Switch. So again, two theories: people actually buying them, which would be a miracle, or two, that they're just getting recalled and they're trying to make it disappear, cease to exist, to erase them. I'm guessing they're probably gonna either sell them on in the store, maybe refurbish Wii U because you can buy stuff on the online store. Who knows? So we'll just see what happens. So yeah, that's my response to DownPhoenix about the Wii U disappearance. 3DS, like I said, not so much because it's still popular with the kids. And I have seen some 3DS on store display, like one of them in my local Best Buy. But for the Wii U, not really surprising. They're moving on to the Switch. So probably from January to February, you're not going to see any new machine from Nintendo. You're probably going to have just Wii U games. That's probably going to be in the corner of the store because, again, Nintendo's not acknowledging the Wii U anymore because they knew that it's an successful console. Let's just say it's even worse than the GameCube in sale-wise. Game-wise, it's not a bad system, but, again, the market was bad. The message was bad. It was just expensive. Like I said before in my previous video on response to Matt Simmons, if the Switch is $250 and $300, even $300 for the game, I think they're golden. The problem with the Wii U was it was $300 and $350, and again, the reason is the tablet did it. It was the tablet. They couldn't lower it down, and when they did have to lower it down, they lost a lot of money. So with that, thanks for listening.